Hey lovely sexy hobby people, welcome to today's video, which is Warhammer Stormbringer issue 53. We get 2 paints in this. One thing I've got to note is I've been getting a lot of magazines where they've not been sealed properly, and as such contents keep dropping out. Now I haven't missed anything, I haven't lost anything as far as I'm aware just yet, but just be aware that this is a thing that's happening. So we get 2 paints and our mag. Let's have a look. The Realm of Light. Light shines bright and clean over pristine deserts. The landscape lies in rune-like patterns, ordered and pleasing to the eye. This is Hish, the Realm of Light. Here all is illuminated, and seers and the wise can pluck truth and knowledge from the radiant air. Okay. Realm Stone of Hish. Signs of a Chaos Cult. Well, I wonder if we hold that up to the Tories, whether how many would actually be ticked. Is there a tick list? Oh no, there isn't. Okay. The immoral infestation. On purifying the guilty. So Champions of Hish. Hurricane wind chargers move into attack the enemy. So that's these guys here. I don't think we get any of these. Champions of Hish, Hero Origins. Yeah, I don't think we do get any Champions of Hish, do we? Or Hish? Hish? I'm going to go with Hish. Unit Origins and Creature Origins. And then we've got another how to paint guide. So Stormhost Silver and Ogryn Camo. Theme in paint here. And then highlighting Stormcast Eternals. Highlighting Crawl Boys. And that's what we end up with. Right, here we go. Sylvaneth B, part 7. Sylvaneth battle trait, places of power. In this guide, you will learn how the Sylvaneth draw healing power from the land with a new battle trait. Places of power allows you to select pieces of terrain that will give your units bonuses when they are close enough. You can review the rules for using battle traits in A, Rules 1727.2. So, places of power, overgrown terrain, and other abilities. So we've got our fountain here. So, overgrown terrain is selected before the battle begins. Once you have selected your overgrown terrain, it is important that you have a way of clearly indicating which pieces of terrain you have chosen. You can put a marker next to each piece, perhaps a coloured die or piece of paper, or you could write down which pieces you have chosen. The most important thing is that your choice is clear to both you and your opponent to avoid confusion later. Each unit with the Sylvaneth keyword is able to heal 1 wound during the hero phase in your turn if they are within 9 inches of overgrown terrain. Okay, that's a cool bonus to have. Cool little trait to have. Gloomspike Gits, battle traits, Bad Moon's Orbit. The Bad Moon hurtles around the realms in madcap orbits, empowering its worshippers and troubling all others with insane visions. Okay, that's pretty cool. The Bad Moon's Orbit. Right, so what do we got? The Bad Moon's Orbit represents the Bad Moon passing slowly over the battlefield during the course of a game. As it passes over different parts of the battlefield, it affects Gloomspike Gits units that are beneath it. When it is over a large quarter, it affects Gloomspite gets units that are wholly within that quarter. When it is in the centre, it affects all Gloomspite gets units on the battlefield. When you are working out large quarters for a battle in which you are using 3 mats, you can refer to this diagram to see how to divide them. So there's that. So you've got 3 mats. You've got 1, 2 is 1 mat, 1, 2 is the second mat, and 1, 2 is the third. Basically, they've just done 3 and 2. So 3 along, 2 up, 3 along and 2 up. And that's your quarter. Destruction tactics, Zarbag's gets. So the plus is they're versatile. Another plus is many models, but they are fragile. Moonclan shooters. So plus for these guys is ranged attacks. Again, many models is a plus, but again they are fragile. Battle Plan 3, Forged in War, Essence of Genius. As the dire conditions of the campaign took their toll, the forces of destruction began to bicker amongst themselves. So there you go. Here we go. Right, so army lists. The forces of order have discovered a possible location of an ancient hoard of ether quartz crystals. These mystical stones are rare in this realm, and the Knight Arcanon believes that they may be able to grant wisdom and knowledge to the commanders, but the forces of destruction are closing. If the forces of order win, they will secure the valuable realm stone for study. If they fail, it will fall into the hands of an enemy who would be even more dangerous with additional knowledge. So your army list, for each option, take 1 unit from the corresponding list of options. Hero options, so 2 hero options and 4 troops options. Alliance of Destruction. In order to stop the restless forces of destruction from turning their aggressive tendencies on each other, their commanders have sent them to carry out a raid on the Alliance of Order. They find an Order patrol that is investigating what turns out to be an ether quartz caches. If they can beat the Order force, they will be able to snag the ether quartz to take back to the boss. If they fail, they will become even more frustrated and the troops might start to turn on each other. So army lists, again 2 hero options and 4 troops options. You're using your 3 battle mats, as we have, deploying on the long table edges. And then we got Ian and Eve's playthrough. And we have a trifold pullout. So Armies of Hysh, Realm of Light. So these look cool. Who are they? Are they like the elves? Hysh, the realm of light, lies under the constant illumination of bright light, laying bare the many conflicts that rage across its surface. Here, wisdom is strength, and those who go to war should be wary of the magic that they will undoubtedly face on the battlefield. Lumineth realm lords are intelligent and mystical elves who pursue excellence in all that they do. Their mages are unsurpassed in their achievements, and their warriors blend discipline and skill to reach the highest levels of martial attainment. They are stridently opposed to chaos and are well aligned with the other forces in whom they have found natural partners and allies. So Cypher Lords, Tempest Lords, Hedonites of Slanesh, Settlers Gain, and then we've got a really nice map. Emetrican Geosegment. Settlers Gain, Mount Avalanor, the Pit of Cathartia, the Deserts of Ending. Cool. Right, let's have a little chat about our paints, shall we? So we have Stormhost Silver and Ogryn camo. I don't think I've got Ogryn camo. I've not used it before. See, I mean, it's quite a pale green as you look at it, so you can see that. Stormhost silver I've used quite a bit of in the past. I use it for highlighting up my metals. So both golds, brasses and bog standard silvers, especially lead belcher after it's had a wash. I use it for that. And there you go for that colour variation. But yeah, those are the paints. You get a trifold with this issue, and that's it. There's no minis. It was 2 paints this issue. I know some people gripe, but as I point out, you know, me getting 2 paints is still a plus, because if I want to go into town, because I don't have, if I want to go into Bournemouth, I live in Boscombe, if I want to go into Bournemouth to grab some paint, it's going to cost me £4 for a return. Nowadays, if I want to go on the bus, you know, yes, it's free if I walk, but if I want to go in on the bus, it's going to cost me £4. If I want to go in on the car, it's going to cost me the petrol and the parking. So, you know, I still consider that these, for me, are good value. Anyway, I shall speak to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.